Looking good. Right. Right, ready?
Mm.
Okay. Hi and welcome back to the Form Pro preview of the 3-year-old race at Ellerslie and the big race in Australia tomorrow with Smart Missile and Co. Yeah.
Good race.
Good race there, but before we do that, we'll look back at last week and good week, wasn't it, last week?
It was a very good week.
Great week of racing. Jimmy Shue wins the plate and I see he's sticking on for the Spring Classic.
Yeah.
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 Well, he's done so well, so it makes sense being a stallion.
It does. I mean, 5 weeks is just, you can't do that.
It's a big gap. He knows the horse well, so
Yeah.
he changed his plan, being a flexible trainer. So good on
Yeah.
him. I think he's definitely made the right call, racing over here, then going straight into the Cox Plate. So
It's funny there's no lead-up race, you know,
Oh.
over there. You thought he might have, but like you said, it's on its own track, no travel involved.
yeah, perfect plan.
Races him straight on a plane, nobody
Yeah.
goes. 2 weeks to acclimatise, bang.
Yeah.
And,
And Sincero.
oh,
Jimmy Shue, Sincero. Looks like the Cox Plate between those two, I reckon.
yeah.
No, that Sincero's a tough bugger, isn't he?
Yeah, he was gone. He was. I love the city had him, didn't he?
He had him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
no slouch. So
Yeah, I love the city. He's a Group 1 winning horse, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, to do that, that's just incredible.
yeah, but we were both on him and we thought, oh, he's
gone,
buggered.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I said he's going to win the race, but Sincero just showed that courage a Cox Plate one needs to come back. As I say, he's going to come a good second to Jimmy Shue in the Cox Plate.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you. He's going to come a good second to Sincero.
It'll be a great race.
Yeah.
And looking forward to that.
I love the comment of Jimmy Shue's owner. He says, and I back up my words, I back up my thoughts. I got Jimmy at 17 on the New Zealand TV, then I got Jimmy at 13 on the New Zealand TV.
For the Cox Plate?
For the Cox
Oh,
Plate.
yeah.
So he said, I'm happy.
But I've got Jimmy Shue and we'll touch on Lion Tamer going on a nice multi for the Melbourne Cup. And I think on that run on Saturday, Lion Tamer has to be a really realistic chance of winning the Melbourne Cup. I know there's lots of horses coming from over in
He
UK
has
and
a
Europe and
very
everything, but
realistic chance of winning the Melbourne Cup.
what I like is it could be a wet track. There's always a
Yeah.
chance of a wet track at Flemington.
And he can do both.
And yeah, right, you can prove you can do both.
Oh, yeah.
Now, last week we had our first bet in the Quaddy Syndicate, and I'm sure a few of us were riding
Southern Speed. Oh.
Southern Speed into the straight, paying what, $45?
$31 it was paid. Yeah.
Probably more than the tote, but
Probably more than it, yeah.
But Lion Tamer was still a nice result for us for the Quaddy. And he went Southern Speed. He had to move early, didn't he?
Well, he was actually in a beautiful position and then got flushed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Which
then
happens, of
he
course,
had no
yeah.
choice. But yeah, just a great run. And the only filly to come out of last year that's actually come up this year.
Mm.
You know, Lights of Heaven, I don't know why the boom was on him.
Yeah.
But
It was interesting at Caulfield too. Like, the rail was out, I think, what, 10 metres
yeah,
last
roughly,
Saturday.
yeah.
And very few winners came from on the pace. They all seem to be coming off the pace.
Well,
The
Glass
tempos were quite good.
Harmonium, noted front runner, had a wonderful, had a really good lead, didn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't have to work, set its own pace, and really only battled.
But he was worked up before the start, wasn't it? He was
Yeah,
playing a bit, so.
But he always is, and he's won before, you know.
But I thought, I thought he was.
He was gone. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he wasn't gone. He fought on well, but I
Fought
mean,
on, yeah.
he was always racing for a second there.
Yeah. Lion Tamer. Watch Lion Tamer.
Yeah.
An interesting thing with Lion Tamer. What was the thing Rod rode in the previous race that got put out?
Celebrity Girl.
Celebrity Girl. Yeah. That's where we got Bliss Street up. As we're touching that Bliss Street race, was that Bliss Street? I thought he would have protested too. Because he got pushed out 3 strides.
He did get pushed out.
Yeah, but I see he had a look at the video and decided not to protest, which was interesting. So, but just as well he had the race by himself. So, anyway, Lion Tamer, here we go.
Southern Speed, race to the lead early in the straight from Glass Harmonium, Midas Touch. Here's Lion Tamer and Plain God down the outside. Southern Speed,
Now about here we thought Southern Speed, well maybe, and we were riding it hard, and Lion Tamer we thought looked like the only one to come, but
we were quite happy because we had the first 6, so it was all
starts to run on strongly.
But look at that, yeah.
And Michael rode on Lion Tamer, he rode Celebrity Girl with the right hand whip, and I can see him just before the turn he changed whips to the left hand, and you can see Lion Tamer running in gradually. So it was a top ride by Michael Rod to get him home, and unlike Glenn Boss, he can ride with a whip in the both hands.
Yeah.
And
Lion Tamer raced to Southern Speed.
Look at the
Lion
stretch on
Tamer
him.
got to Southern Speed. He put his head in
Look
front
how
of
strong
Lion
he is at the
Tamer,
end.
drew
Yeah.
away and won the underwood from Southern Speed by a length. Stay.
Now out of that race, you take, you know, like I was really interested. This is Playing God, and this is a boom Western Australian horse. right? It won everything over West Australia. Come over here.
Horse,
Yeah. And for 3 runs, he come up to them, loomed, and just battled.
Yeah.
Finally, the trainer said, "We've got to get him fit." So they're going to pile the work into him.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got the ability, but yeah,
he's been played by bad jaws.
Yeah.
Scarlet Lady was a nice run.
Yeah,
I think it was the
just
last.
got interfered with at the wrong time.
Fastest last 600 metres, but she's coming along nicely. And over more Graham will see the best of her. Caulfield Cup, you still couldn't write off from the Caulfield Cup.
Midas Touch, it was a lovely run on the
nice
pace all the way. The English horse.
Yeah.
So
Lion Tamer's the one.
Yeah. I think it's only going Cox Melbourne Cup. I don't think it's even going Caulfield Cup.
Oh, he used to own Glen, didn't he?
Yeah, not bad.
So
lucky that for an owner.
He wasn't on the Melbourne Cup. So Lion Tamer, I'm really keen on Lion Tamer, especially if the track gets weak. You know, you're going to have probably the.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Favour the Melbourne
you don't care what the track is.
Well, I prefer a slow track because most horses won't handle a whole slow track, and he will. So I think he's the one. Anyway, we'll go back to Auckland, and the best race in the day to me seems to be the 3-year-old race at Ellerslie. The track, as we speak, is currently a heavy 10. Now, you've been up in Auckland all week.
I've been up in Auckland all week. It has not rained once up in Auckland. Flew up there on Tuesday morning to beautiful fine. I left there on the radio this morning. They forecasted not a cloud in the sky. So how the hell is that track still a heavy 10?
Well, it was a heavy 11 earlier on. So heavy 10. Hopefully it dries out to a slow 9.
You'd think it'd have to go to a slow.
Yeah. But the wait and see. It's one of those things where if the NZ Racing side had up information from the track now, and they're just saying on Friday the track is currently heavy 10 and the wind conditions and temperature suggest it will dry up to a slow 9, that's information punters need.
Exactly.
But it's not available, so we have to find out on the day, and maybe punters don't bet in races 1 and 2 and 3 until they see the track is playing. So clubs are losing money because of turnover because we haven't got the information to bet with early on. So it seems to be just a no-brainer. Put the information up on a Friday, especially on Saturday meetings, and punters will bet more. Is there an argument against that? No, there's not, is there? So why the hell don't they do it? Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Why is it so hard to give us the information so we can bet? And who says we're going to win all the time? TAB. It's like your odds. Get your odds up early.
Well, the TAB want the information
too.
People bet. The bookies want the information too.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem logical. I can't see why they don't do it. Anyway,
it'll happen.
So that'll happen one day, maybe in the year 3000. We'll see. Anyway, race 5. I've gone through this race, and because I'm banking on a slow 9 track and a reasonable slow 9 to 9 track, and I liked Artistic first of all, but I've gone through this, and Duckworth Lewis. He's the one that I can see drawing 1, especially if the inside's okay. Drawing 1, and that race 2 starts back when it's fresh. He came home strongly, really strong last 200 metres, and alongside him was Estrato, which won last Saturday, and Zabisco, which won impressively at Tirapa last Friday. So the form tells us that he's on track to strike form. Next start, he got back after a slow start at Ruakaka, and had no chance behind Antonio Lombardo. They went really fast there, so I think up to 400 metres, back on a slow track, drawing 1, he maps to get all favours, and I think at around $9, he's pretty good value. I think you pay less.
And Dean Nolan,
yeah. So. And I think he's a good one. So I'm going Duckworth Lewis on top. What are you going for on top?
Well, I'm saying I'm going Duckworth Lewis. I've always had an opinion of this horse, and
I'm in trouble now. We both picked it.
Yeah. I just think this is the sort of race Leo would aim for, and I think lovely run first up, and it was hampered.
It was a really good, strong finishing run out wide.
And it really just got. It should have actually got close to winning, but it just kept striking interference all the time.
Yeah, got hampered a bit. Yeah.
So and you forget the second run, and then this is the race he's been after, and
Just everything at $9. I think Grady trade bet. Okay, for second I'll go for Artistic. Really impressive. Only doubt is on a slow to heavy track. I don't think it would really suit it. It's got a nice galloping action, more suited to a better track. So, but I think Artistic's going to get back, and if they do go hard up front, Artistic is definitely going to be in this if she enters the track. And for third, I'm going Field of Dreams. Race fitness will help him a lot. Going to be on the pace. And for fourth, Randall, which one we got the money off last start, Speed Map Special. I think he'll go forward, and if he gets a nice sit outside the leader, or even leads, he could hold on for a place as well. But Duckworth Lewis and the Leo Malloy Magic could do it.
Yeah, I'm going for the class horses again. I'm going for Dollario, 1400 metres will suit Fort Lincoln. It seems that one race on the, well, I see 3 races on the track for 1 second, so that'll do me.
Yeah, very good second of that Anna Van Down too.
Yeah,
yeah.
And you know, Lisa would have set it for this. Dollario, Johnny Sargent, Vinnie Colgan.
Yeah, 2 good trainers.
Yeah, so yeah, on a heavy track, it's really hard to get it. You know,
yeah, it is. Yeah. But Duckworth Lewis, I think I agree.
Yeah,
really great race to collide, so pretty tway bit. Okay, let's go over to Cork.
Oh, and we forgot to talk about Jimmy.
We mentioned Jimmy Shue, great.
Yeah, what a great ride that was, eh? He doesn't, you know. And Mufasa, Sam did everything. I think Sam really took the bull by the horns and said, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to be very good. Yeah, and Jimmy is very good.
Exactly, well put. Yeah, I think he was very good. Yeah, you can see the last 5 strides with Jimmy Shue. Just perfect, you know, just exactly what you wanted to see going for Cox Plate.
Well, you know, it's 1600. You're going to step up to 2000 metres. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want it, you know, like Lion Tamer. You want to see Lion Tamer strong at the end. You know, this is when they're going in for these longer distance races. That's what you want to see. Yeah. So
fit the line hard.
But Boomy, lovely run on that too.
Was here.
Yeah. Mufasa, oh, what a gutsy. God, I loved owning a foot of him.
Well, I was watching Mufasa carefully. I was trying to work out, was Mufasa tiring and allowing Jimmy Shue to look good, or was Jimmy Shue just too good? Mufasa did tire in the last. You could see him running out in the last 5 or 6 strides from the head on. So I think it did make Jimmy Shue look good, but the time was very good, 1:34.04.
Yeah.
And you just can't fault Jimmy Shue's run.
Yeah.
And Mufasa, we know, is the top horse. And what was third? Oh, Holden Harvey, yeah. And
he was unlike. She's a top trainer, that girl, and Terry Ray. Yeah. Boy, she gets it. It's 3 horses in what? One in the South Island, Holden Harvey, in the big. Oh.
I actually fancied Holden Harvey to win the Spring Classic at a 9, but with Jimmy Shue sticking around.
No, you can't.
So. Okay, let's go over to Caulfield and a really interesting race. We go to the. What's it called? The Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes.
Sir Rupert, and what an outstanding race this is.
It's the sort of race where you think, oh, Shivers, Smart Missile, he's going to win this. And you go, oh, Wirram, oh, he's going to win this.
Yeah. Smart Missile, $3.50. Oh, Wirram, $7. Oh.
And you look at Turak Tough and all those.
There is so much class in this field. Yeah. I mean, you've got Testacana, won his last 4 in a row, bolted in last start.
Yeah.
And is paying $17.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Blackie, the ex-Kiwi horse.
Yeah. Nice run that night. Actually, when he won at Whatever, was it first or second up? Oh, geez, a nice horse.
Yeah.
I think Sargent had him too.
Yeah, Sargent did, and then he's come over to Michael Kent, and Michael Kent has gone on record and said this horse has untapped potential.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Was he sold or?
Sold, yeah.
Sold to Australia.
Yeah, it's because it's now.
Good buying that was.
Terry Henderson and O'Donnell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 2 big wigs over there.
Yeah. Okay, now the speed in the race. The speed in the race.
A lot of speed.
Does look good, doesn't it? You're going to have Dan Zolom going forward.
You could definitely going to have Master Design going forward.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to have now you got
the Duncan Hall's obviously from the inside.
Yeah, but whether he'll get in, he's on the emergency list.
No.
Oh. No. Yeah, well he'll definitely set the pace.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good pace, isn't it?
Dan's Island. There's got to be good pace. The $64 million question is who's the Self-Grecian? I had a look at it. It's had 9 starts in Hong Kong for 1 win, and they've bought Darren Beedman over to ride it.
Yeah, Oliver Williams runs.
Yeah, he won his last start before he came over here over 1600 metres. So
I'll check him up later on.
Yeah.
Now I think obviously the 2 horses to beat, but they're both back runners of Wirram and Smart Missile.
Smart Missile.
Yeah. Okay. And on weights, 4.5 kgs. If Smart Missile and Wirram drew out top of the straight on equal terms, who would win?
Smart Missile or Wirram?
Yeah.
In a sprint home?
Well, not a sprint home, but a good pace and a.
Oh, Wirram.
Around that, you reckon?
Yeah, nothing beats Wirram over 200 metres in Australasia. It's got the fastest sprint over too.
He can, but I'd say at the weights they'd be bloody close. So
yeah.
Smart Missile is a good horse, a really good horse, and I think I'm going for Smart Missile on top. So I think he'll drop back, good pace, draw out wide.
3-year-old up against a big, tough mongrel horse.
Yeah, but he gets that weight allowance. That's that weight difference. is going to make the difference, I think, over the last 100 metres. And we know he's a top horse, and Bossy will be coming down riding with the riding whip down the outside.
Well, you think so? I love the comment by Anthony Cummings. Right. He said that we should have won 2 Group 1s at the moment. One we had no chance in, and then the other one the jockey didn't ride it properly. So that's
dead right.
Yeah,
but still, you know, Bossy's top rider, so you can't, you know, everyone makes mistakes. And so Smart Missile, I'm going for on top. Warren for second. What are you going for? So on top?
Tell me, what is Smart Missile? Do you think Smart Missile will come across?
No, he'd be mad to go across. So just drop back. Just drop. It's a good pace.
You think he's just going to follow Warren,
well, yeah? As long as he drops back and just tries to find cover. Now they'll go hard up early in front. He'd be mad to go forward. Absolutely mad. If he goes mad, he's stuffed. So Smart Missile to drop back, get a nice track into it. Hopefully on Warren's backside. Depending on
it's going to be. It's certainly going to be interesting because you know. Now, look, my pick in the race. I've gone through this. And it's an incredibly, and I've left out Smart Missile and Warren because I just don't like the back runners, and I think there could be a chance of
just spit it out.
Blackie. I think that this Blackie is. I'm excited by Blackie. He had a lovely campaign last start. You know, when he went up to Sydney and ran a couple of beautiful races up there. Put him aside. Actually should have won last start, got really badly checked on the in Warren's race, got really badly checked, and he was coming home just as fast as Warren.
He was, coming nicely, nice and strongly.
Yeah, nice break.
Okay, so you're going for 11, Blackie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for 13, Smart Missile. And for second, I'll go for Warren. What are you going for second?
For second, I'm going Turek Toff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just a beautiful, drawn beautifully, Craig Williams on it. Wonderful horses.
Yeah.
For third, I'm going for Yosei.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just the Stradbroke winner.
Yeah.
No, not Stradbroke winner, the race before that. One up at Eagle Farm. And beat it. Just by out toughening, yeah. So, and then for fourth equal, I'm having Smart Missile and Warren, because they'll be charging.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go Smart Missile, Warren for second. And I think the race is set up nicely for them. Blackie, I've got to have him for the third, and I'll have my mate Master the Design. And there's a good track. Had a few dollars on him each way last start.
The track is good. Track's good. Forecast is good.
He's a good horse.
Yeah.
And if he gets a nice run on the pace and they button off mid-race, it wouldn't surprise me to see him kicking and holding on. So, intriguing race.
Very intriguing race. It's a great form race.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you'd like to say about Aussie tomorrow at all?
Just like up in Sydney, you got
some nice races.
Just some lovely racing going on up there.
Track looking okay for them?
Track's good up there too. Good. Yeah, Australia's good. And now, can we get to our favourite part of the subject?
What's that?
The Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah. Which team's going to turn up?
The Warriors will beat the Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Warriors will beat the. You can have. I know you're going to bet the Warriors too.
Oh, I'm not going to back against it. They wouldn't do, so I'm not going to back against them.
I can see. I see a Manly Warriors final. I think Manly will smash Brisbane tonight. Manly are
the best team.
They're a great side. No Ridley Warriors. Just everything's up in there. And I think the Warriors will be. Now they've got the confidence and they know how to beat the Storm. Yeah. So. Yeah. And there'll be more Kiwis at bloody Melbourne than there will be Melbourne Storm supporters.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And
make a big difference to them.
Yeah. So it's sold out. It's sold out. So no, and then of course the Froggies. Oh, the Froggies!
No chance. I think the All Blacks look they're nicely covered, but the French 18 points they give 17.5.
Well, according to all the experts, it's the A pack and the B backline of the Froggies.
Is it?
Yeah, it's their number one pack and their B backline.
Oh, so got no chance in ever.
Yeah. Yeah, well, probably even their C backline's better than our A backline.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, and I've got a couple of nice bets. Actually,
we're going to run in a quiz, aren't we?
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. I've gone through the fields for tomorrow, and average fields tomorrow. Hastings is obviously next week. All the good horses are waiting for them, and probably they're good track. There's a couple of horses I'm really keen on Sunday at Rotorua, so watch out for those. And if you'd like to win a free month subscription to Form Pro, this is for current subscribers and anybody else who would like to win a free month subscription. If you can pick the number of points the All Blacks score against the French, the exact score, you win a free month subscription to Form Pro. So if 3 of you pick it, for if you get a free month subscription.
Oh, that's good. So you just it doesn't matter. There's no countdown or anything.
No countdown or anything. There'll be the exact winning score of the All Blacks. Like what the French score, they won't score any points anyway. But the All Blacks, the exact score.
I do not think so.
Okay, well, hopefully you can back a few winners out of that. And good luck and good punting.
Just remember, there's only 5 weeks to the Melbourne Cup.
It is, isn't it?
5 weeks. Yeah.
And if Lion Tamer goes there, it could be a quick flight over and back. You never know.
Could be, yeah.
Okay, good luck and good punting, and see you next week.